Alright, welcome back. So Brinyte, once again, gifted me a great light. It seems like every time they send me a light, that becomes my new EDC, my new hotness, you know what I'm saying? Started off with the PT28 Oathkeeper. This is a test sample. It seemed like this was a little like dimmer than I actually bought a black one off Amazon. I broke it yesterday. That was the one I actually used for the video you're going to be seeing after this. Yeah, well, my fault. I smacked it a little too hard on accident. My bad. So, I'm going to see how good their warranty is. And then we went up to the EDC Noctua. There you go. I don't even bother with the head strap on this. I just put it in the pocket. One big problem with this, after the fact, after doing the review, I noticed it was an issue. Pulling my phone out, I have a Samsung S22 Ultra, so it's a big phone, and it's got a UAG case on it. I would always hit the button, and it would either be on moonlight or on there goes your sides, because I have this thing aimed up. Either that or it would do this in the pocket. So if I flip the clip around, probably would have been just fine. But now we're going to this little sweet looking, look at the knurling on this sucker. Dang. E18 Pheme, damn, really nice. Everything, well, besides the PT28, but there you go. It's got a magnet on it. This has a magnet on it. Say you got both of these. You like the taller cap? This cap will work on this. This cap will work on this. They're interchangeable. They work just fine. They both have similar knurling. I like the knurling a lot better on the E18. If you see the way the light hits it right there, and if you look at it right here, see how it's kind of big knurling, and it's not like overlapping like a basket weave. So I showed you the lights, told you what I thought about the first two. Let's go ahead and get into the specs. All right, we started with the PT28. It's in their tactical light section on their website. I don't know why, but it's the only one that does say what the temperature is, 6,500. It is the most expensive at $110. It does have a pressure switch and so forth, a mount for your rifle. I'm going to do lowest to highest on the lumens, 1060, 360, 1600, and a 245 meter throw. Like I said, it does come with the switch and the mount. Everything does. Each of these lights are 18650, so don't worry about anything like that. IP68, 1 meter submersible. The HL18, once again, the Noctua. Headlamp, you can put it on your hat if you want to. Wear it in your pocket, burn your side like I do half the time. 84.95. I think this might have been in their headband or headlamp section. 18650, IP66. It doesn't have a rating on how far you could drop it in the water. 10, 50, 150, 620, and 1600 lumens. Now this is the spotlight of the bunch, and you will see in the upcoming video, 308 meters. I set it up, and I'm looking at least 150 to 200 yards, maybe 150, not quite 200. Now we get to the E18. It's only in the EDC light in this section there. Nowhere else, but it is the cheapest, and it's a great light for the price, $59.95. And sometimes they run deals, sometimes they run coupon codes, sometimes they run, free shipping. Just pay attention, watch them on social media, subscribe to them, and get emails and so forth. 18650 Type-C charge. You can use I got the Samsung phone. I can just use the same charger. Just plug it in there, charge it, or say you have a better quality charger, something that's a little faster. Well, hey, you can just take the 18650 out, stick it on there. It's not like a different brand, starts with an O, ends with light, that you have to have the special 18650 or the 21700 or whatever other size they have to charge it with the magnetic charger and so forth. This one and this one I didn't mention. These both have the magnetic charging, interchangeable cords. The PT18 on one of my ARs and the XP22 on another AR. Those are both magnetic charging from Brinyte. Great lights, great lights. The XP22, look into it. 535, 115, 450, and 1200. It'll do 1200 for 2 minutes, and then it slowly ramps down to 550, whatever. One thing I do like about this is you can actually have it in memory to go on with the full 1200 lumens. You don't have to worry about, oh, it's just going to take me to the, the 450, and then I got to double tap and yank a crank and lick the back end of this battery, and hopefully it gets up to 1200. No, it's nothing like that. And it goes 220 meters. So, that is the specs. That is the stuff I think you need to know. So I've carried this light for the 2 weeks that I've had it for, every day, even on the weekends. Typically on weekends, I don't got my light on me now. I have a copper flashlight from a different company that I carry because I carry a copper knife and I just contrast. But the clip, I did have to take the clip and bend it in a little bit. It was a little loose. You can put it on this side here, doesn't matter how you want to do it, that way or that way. I like it better with the with it covering the little flap for the charger. That way you don't have to worry about this flap coming off and ripping, because once it's ripped, you're screwed. You don't get another one in the container, in the package. You just get a couple extra O-rings. You do, however, get a lanyard hole on the back of the tail cap. So say you want to put a lanyard on your HL18. Hey, like I said, just take the cap off, put it on this, because this does not have a lanyard hole. It might on... no, it doesn't. It doesn't even have one on the clip. Yeah, it does. I'm blind. Right there. But who wants to put a lanyard on the pocket clip and have a lanyard hanging out or hanging in your pocket? That's stupid, right? I like how it's flat. It's glass. I believe it's glass. It might be sapphire. Maybe plastic. Bro, I can't tell you. I can't tell you that this is glass. That is glass. But for as little as this light is, let me set them up smallest to largest for you. This is now my permanent EDC for when I go to work and so forth and so on. They're all 18-650. See the height difference? And this is a chunk. When I carried this, I carried the black one mainly. I had to take the ring off because I kept smacking my phone screen with this ring, and I was afraid one of these days I was going to crack my screen. Alright, so enough babbling. Let's go ahead and get into the packaging here. And there you go, there's your front. They do a pretty good job with the casket style unboxing. This hard cardboard. The inside seems like a weird plastic paper, and I don't know why Brinyte includes a battery box with nothing in it. But like I said, you get the lanyard. It does say Brinyte. It is adjustable. Put it around your wrist. You got this little ring there that go around your wrist to make the little hole a little smaller, a little tighter. And you get a rather lengthy USB-C type cord. Usually it's those little 6-inch long cords, and or 4-inch even, and you're just SOL. And you're just hoping for, you just got to hope in a prayer that that thing is long enough to even go from the charger to your flashlight. All right, so there you go. Let's see what this little sucker can do. All right, so the way you see it is the way I see it. I'm gonna do these full lumens. There's no sense of pilling around to show you what this thing looks like on low. All right, so we're gonna start with the PT28 from Brinyte. Standing structure should have no problem. It's a bright light. Let's see, way out here at the fence line. And there's your flood range. A lot of critters out. Alright, now the HL18 Noctua. This is more of a spotlight. You can really see way out there too. Way out there. But, I mean, the flood isn't too bad. If I had to choose between this one and the PT28 as a EDC light, I think this one wins. It's a little smaller, a lot better spot. Got the little bendable head. Alright, the E18 Pheme. For such a small light, this being the smallest of the three, yeah, it does pretty well. Not quite as bright, but for an EDC light, this is really what you need. I don't know why that really made everything look strange. I don't know. It's being stupid. Alright, so there you go. Pissing off the neighbors. So we get my final thoughts. Alright, so my final thoughts on the E18 Pheme from Brinyte. This is top notch. Yeah, there's only one other light that I like as much as this one. That's because it's an all copper light, but it's not nearly as quality as this one. And when I mentioned the other one that I'm talking about has been recalled, and I didn't send it back. Screw it. So, yeah, awesome. I love the knurling on it. That's just amazing. I love it. Just goes straight to the 1200 lumens. I don't care that it goes down in 2 minutes. I just need 1200 lumens when I need 1200 lumens right then and there. By the way, this does have a SOS, I think. Maybe not. It does have strobe. Alright, so I'll put a link in the pinned comment and the description. It'll go to their site. You can just look around and you can click the little button that says click to buy, and it'll take you to whatever location you're in. I'm in the US. It'd take me to the US. If you're, you know, in the Philippines, it probably takes you to the Philippines. Imagine that. Alright guys, love y'all. We'll be seeing you. Thank you, Brinyte.